in your organization over the next 6 months. This is for the Elite 25. Anybody that's currently in the business, you can also do this, but we're going to work together. Now, the key here is working together. This is going to be the fastest growth business I've ever had. Each one of you on the Elite 25 will have over 10,000 people in your organization. And I'm going to break it down to you by the number of 2. Now, if anybody ever knows me, I believe that math is perfect. What I don't believe is in network marketing, is that people are perfect. However, if we can see what perfect look like, then we're able to fail at 50% and understand where we're failing, 75%. And where we're failing, where we only getting the 25% correct, but we're still in a great position to win, especially in this opportunity. All right. So what I want to share with you is my vision on getting us somewhere, and then I'm going to talk to you about where we are with with the perfected plan and how far we can fall in imperfect and still be successful. All right. So let's go ahead and get started. Now, excuse me. The goal here is to bring 10,000 new business partners into your business in a united partnership, creating 100 7-figure income earners and 1,000 6-figure income earners in the next 5 years, sponsoring 75,000 people in the next 6 months. All right. Now, the plan is very interesting. You share an exclusive, unique, duplicated home-based system with a unique company with unique products. I mean, that's very simple. Well, I'm going to teach you how to share this information effectively. Some people say, well, you share the products and then people become customers and partners. Some people say you share the opportunity and people become partners. I believe you do both. I believe you share the opportunity at the same time you share the customers, and allow people to choose which one they want, whether they want to be a customer or they want to be a partner, which in turn makes them a customer and actually makes them your best customer. So let's go ahead and move forward. Now, I want you to know this. You are one of my best and brightest, 25 points of light. And I want you to think about this, because one day you're going to pull this, all right? I believe you can leave a team of your best and brightest to win big. 25 points of life, sponsoring 8 new business partners, your best and brightest, 10,000 new business partners. Now watch this. We're going to build a mega business together fast. How? I know you're asking that. Let me explain to you. All right. First and foremost, you already got started. You had an incredible investment. No matter where your investment lies, between $100 and $1,500, you're here. You started the best place you can be. But from now on, I want you to talk to your people about getting started with a package that's worth $159.95 or more. All right. Plus, they got to pay for their starter kit, which is either $49 for a digital or a regular starter kit, $49.95 or $99 for an advanced starter kit to get your business going. And I know y'all asking me why. This is to ensure all your new business partners have a few things. Number one, they have inventory to share with the opportunity. Number two, it's going to create a massive income flow fast. Early on in your business, you're going to see residual income start to flow into your business. All right. So I'm going to share with you the power of 2, how the power of 2 will make your business into 10,000 people. All right. Now, here's where it gets amazing. Imagine your team begins with you and 11 other people. Now, notice I said your team. All right. We're going to take 25s and split it in half, probably make it into 4s, right? But with the example, we're going to do half. 12 of you going to work together on a team. No individual going to have to go out there and get people right, to make it 12. We're going to put 12 of you together on one team, and you together are going to go out there and do something incredible and get binary qualified. Your 12 gets 2, that's 24. Plus the original 12 is now 36 people in your team. All right, 36 people in your team. Now, the example here is 24 people join the opportunity. That's going to create 720 points into the opportunity for many of you. And what's that going to create? That's going to create $72 the very week that you guys get started in the business. All right, that we start this. All right, so let's start about week 1 when we're actually going out there and create some income. All right, week 1, 36 people, your best and brightest, plus their best and brightest, and you get more, going to go out there and get 2 people. Remember, it's all about the power of 2. 36 times 2 is 72, plus the 36 is 108 people. Now, those people join the business. 72 new people join the business times 30. Now, this is your residual. Now, remember, all right, let me go back. I didn't talk about this. For every person that joins the business with a 3033 kit or 3 products or any type of kit that we have, 3 products that has 120 in volume, you're going to receive $60 for that person. So right now, for the people that's joined the business with you, you received $120 for that person. For those 2 people, 60 for 1, 60 for 2. Because remember, the company going to give you 50% fast start bonus. All right, so you made $120 when we first got started getting binary qualified, and now this week you'd have made another $120 again. Now, here's the deal: those 72 people that join the organization going to pay you 30 points per set that they join the business with. All right, 30 points times 72 is $2,160. Times 12%, because if you divide that, you could be a director. That's $259.20. Plus, don't forget your $120 that you made this week. So now you're well over $379. Okay? Here's where this business gets good. Starting your business in your very first week after you get binary qualified, you have a chance of making $300 in a week. That's just the first week we get started together. Week 2, same thing happens. The 108 of you, everyone, including myself, going to go out there and get 2. Again in week 2. We did it week 1, yeah, but we're going to do it again week 2 because we all having home parties. We all going to a weekly meeting. We all on a presentation call, and we're getting people on the calls. Going to turn to 216 new people. Plus the 108, that's 324 people in your organization. All right? That's just week 2. Now, 216 times 30 is going to come out to 6,000 some odd points times 14%, because that's well over what it takes to make executive director. That's $970 plus your 120 for the week. Now you're looking at over $1,000 in just your basically your third week in business. All right, your second week building a team as a group. Week 3. 648 people join the business. Now you got almost 1,000 people in your new team, Elite 25 organization. And remember, this is only half of the 25. 648 times 30, that's 19,440 points times 17%. Regional director, that's $3,304.80 plus your 120, so $3,500. Week 3. Now I know you guys saying, wow, that's a lot of money. Not yet. We're getting there. Week 4, your first month. Now I want y'all to realize what I've said to you. You made $72 when you first got started. When the group first got started, you made $259 plus your 120. Then the second week, you made $300. The fourth week, you made $1,000. And together, all that money you made didn't come up to $3,000. Well, your fourth week in a business, you got 1,944 new people times 30. That's 58,000 plus points times 20%, because that's basically a national for you guys. You're at the top of the company now. That's $11,665.80 for that week. Now, that's a lot of people. It might take 2 weeks, but is it worth it? Yes, absolutely. But we're going to say we got excited. We all had home parties, and we all did exactly what we were supposed to do. All right? So now at this point, you've made about $15,000 in a month. The next time around, the next month, it's so many people joining, because that's 2,916 people joining. That's over 5,000 new people, over 8,000 people in the organization at the end of all things. Ladies and gentlemen, I want you to understand, you can figure this out yourself, because I want you to be able to know how we're getting paid. 5,832 times 30 is going to give you some points. You're going to multiply that by 20%, and that's going to give you your dollar figure. Month 3, we're going to do the same thing, because I don't believe we're going to be able to bring in 5,000 people in 1 week, but in a month, I believe we can. But month 3, we're going to do the same thing. Bring in over 17,000 people. Month 4, same thing. And I want you to do the math. But at the end of month 4, we're going to have over 78,000 people in the organization if we could do it perfectly. We all know we can't, but if we did, we can do it perfectly. Now, I want you to stop right here. What if we failed here and we failed by half? How much is that, right? How much is that? If we fail right here and failed in half, that's what? 3,900 people, 39,000 people still if we failed at half. 39,000 plus people right here that we made income over the last 4 months. All right? So I want you to pay close attention. Even if we fail this thing by half, we still are not failing. All right? So let's talk about some income real quick. This is very important. Here's what I want you to know. 12 people built a business of 78,000 people. Here's the big picture. Picture this. At whatever position you are, you're going to earn a percentage. All right? And I want to share this with you. Your percentage is based on your position. Now, tour taker, affiliate, and associate. Tour taker and affiliate actually don't get any income. I put that there because people always talk about day one. You can go from a tour taker to an associate day one. So I don't want to take that away from anybody. But you start getting 10% of the associate when you get binary qualified. What I want to explain to you is if your team has one product on auto ship, you're going to get $4 per person. If they have 2 products on auto ship, you're going to get $8 per person. Or if they have 120 in volume, set it and forget it, you're going to get $12 as an associate. As a national, you're going to get $24. If you hit executive, $16.80. But look what that's compared to over here. So I want everybody to get to the position where they should be, set it, and forget it. 120 in volume, and increase your revenue times 3. All right? So this is important because now we're going to talk about income. Now, you're going to take your business and you're going to divide that business, right? You're going to divide that business and you're going to recognize that's not supposed to be by 2, that's supposed to be by 12, ladies and gentlemen. You're going to recognize that you now have 6,521 people on your team. Your pay leg is going to consist of 3,280 people, plus your strong leg is the same. As a national director, the company is going to pay you $24 per person. That's $78,720 monthly. That's nearly $20,000 a week. $20,000 a week because over the last 4 months, we built an incredible opportunity. All right? Now, here's what's going to happen. You're going to multiply that by 12 months. So your annual intake will be almost $1 million. But, again, I want to go here. What if we got it halfway wrong? Half wrong. That's still $471,000 annually. Almost $500,000 that you make doing it this way. Now, nothing's perfect. Nothing's perfect. But we can work it there. Let's keep on with these numbers. Real quick. There's more. You're going to make almost $500,000 or $1 million, however you want to look at it. But you still sponsor 14 people over the last 14 months. Over the last 4 months. You're going to receive 50% check match on all of those people. Let's talk about the first 2. Your first 2 partners, you're going to be one on your left, one on your right. And how it works, you have over 6,000 people in your organization. So those 3, you're going to split that in half. 3,000 people on one side, 3,000 people on the other side. And in order for you to reach those person's pay leg, you got to divide it once more. All right. So now their strong leg and their pay leg is around 1,640 people. All right. They're also in position for national director. But here's the key. 1,640 times 24 is 39,360 for them. Because you're going to receive 50% of that, that's $19,180 monthly times 2. That means you're going to receive $39,360 from those 2 people alone. And you still got 12 other people. That comes out to over $400,000 if done perfectly. Now you're well over $1 million if we did this perfectly. But again, nothing's perfect. If we get this 50% wrong, what do we get? $208,000 annually. Plus your $490 thousand if we got a 50% wrong. That's still almost $750,000 on this team, folks. The Elite 25 is really poised to make a lot of money, and I'm just simply asking you guys to really understand where we're going by the numbers. All right, so last thing. I showed you these numbers for residual and check match, but what I didn't talk about is once you hit national, you get another $1,500 every month. What I didn't talk about was while we was building businesses, we was also gathering customers. So if you got 10 customers a month, you can add that to it. So if you had 10 customers a month and your team grew and they got 10 customers a month, let's say you got 100 customers, that's $24,000. That's $2,400 that you make just off the customers alone. So you got to really pay close attention to how we're building this business. Now, what's important to know is this is not going to happen overnight. I know it says these 4 months, but let's say it took 6 months. Let's say it took a year. Bottom line is we're going to get there. So my question to you is, are you ready to work your business hard 2 to 3 hours a day for the next 6 months? Because if you do, I promise you, you'll never have to work for anybody again. I'm giving you the system. Once you learn this and understand this, you'll never have to work for anyone again. You just have to duplicate this. And believe me, we do this over the next 90 days, ladies and gentlemen. We take a break, and in January, we do it again. July, we do it again. We do it twice a year, and we'll never have to worry about it. And I guarantee we make 100 seven-figure income earners in the next 3 to 5 years, and you're going to be one of them. All right. So I hope this works for you. I hope it caught your attention. I hope you understand everything I said. If you do not, call me and I'll break it down to you again where you didn't understand. All right. So that's about it. We're going to see you at the top of this company, at the banks, and at the beaches of the world. Until then, we'll talk to you later.